More Superman Silver Age Dailies with The Perfect Husband, Part 3. I've got just instants to super streak under that seaplane before the light's on the water. Must act at once, or the plane's damaged pontoon will cause it to crack up. And so, I saved the plane by becoming a human pontoon. Uh-oh, what's this my X-ray vision sees? Superman has saved the seaplane from cracking up by becoming a human pontoon, but now his X-ray vision reveals, great guns, I see Lois inside the plane with her sportsman admirer. I mustn't let her know that I saved her life. She seems very happy with Warner. I don't want to take any glory away from him, so I'll swim underwater unseen. Good heavens, Mr. Warner, how did you ever land that plane safely? The pontoon's useless. You could have been killed. You forget that Mr. Warner was a war ace. He could do anything short of the superhuman. They don't see me underwater, but my telescopic vision enables me to see them. Lois doesn't realize it was I who prevented the plane from cracking up. Since admiring Roger Warner makes her happy, so be it. Lois sure has gone overboard for Warner. Obviously, he cares a great deal for her, too. My telescopic vision reveals him introducing her to his parents on his family's yacht. This is the girl I've wanted you to meet. Welcome, Lois. We've heard so much about you from Roger. As his mother, I can only say he didn't flatter you enough. I'd be delighted to have you for a daughter-in-law. The feeling is mutual, Miss Warner. They're getting along well. I've heard you've long been interested in Superman, Lois. That was before I met your son, Miss Warner. Roger has so many wonderful qualities. I've all but forgotten Superman. I'm glad for Roger's sake. I like your parents a lot, Roger. I hoped you would. So, Lois wants to forget me. Perhaps it's best she should. My family's very wealthy, Lois, but in all honesty, our ancestors weren't high society. My great-great-great-grandfather was a horse thief. That's what I admire about you, Roger. You're always so honest. That's why I've become convinced you are the perfect husband for me. You're tops all around. Lois, darling, I'm so happy. They're about to kiss. Well, I guess that wraps it up. It's time I return to my patrol. All wrapped up? Maybe yes and maybe no. Please marry me, Lois. If your answer is yes, kiss me. Obviously, she's not going to refuse a perfect catch like Roger Warner, who has everything. Many times I came close to marrying Lois myself, but I couldn't, knowing that my underworld enemies would then try to hurt me by harming my wife. Whatever might have been between Lois and me is now finished forever. If Lois kisses me, it will mean she accepted my proposal and would become Miss Roger Warner. Her lips are coming closer. Meanwhile, overhead, I'll pass at super speed, so they'll never know I was in the vicinity. They'll only think a sudden breeze sprang up. Simultaneously below, that sudden gust of wind. What has it done to you, Roger? Oh, now you know my secret. What secret? Unknown to Superman, the great gust of wind created by his super speed has caused havoc below. Roger, your hair! That sudden breeze has blown off a wig. Oh my gosh. It pulled off my toupee, despite the strong glue that held it in place. You're bald, completely bald. There isn't one hair atop his head. Excuse me, Lois. Oh, I must go below. I can't face her. I can't bear to look at Lois's shocked, dismayed expression. Bald? I can't believe it. Lois has discovered my one deception. She'll never look at me with the same loving eyes again. I must get away fast. Presently, Roger is fleeing in that boat. His farewell note explains why, Lois. Roger's farewell note to you tells why he's left without saying goodbye. Dear Lois, forgive me for deceiving you. I should have told you I was bald, but I was too vain, too dishonest. So forgive me. I'm not worthy of you. I'm leaving now on a 3-year trip around the world. Goodbye forever, Roger. But his baldness wouldn't have mattered, or would it? Days later, as Lois, escorted by Clark, visits the host of People Are Wacky TV show. Too bad things didn't work out, Miss Lane. Would you like to try again for the perfect husband? No, Mr. Walsh. I think I'll stick with the original choice, though he's a little harder to get, but at least I'm sure that Superman won't lose his hair. A week later in a Metropolis telephone booth. Daily Planet, connect me with Clark Kent. I'm going to tip him off to the biggest scoop of his career. I'd really liked this story, even though Lois Lane is so superficial back in this Silver Age and Golden Age. But that's just the way she is. So I think this was a great, great story, but it does have a pretty hilarious and silly ending.